Okay, so I have never done a movie review before. So tell me right now, if this is trash, go comment below. Never do this again. Just quote that. Never ever do this again if this is a bad video. Because I don't want to waste your guys' time. Anyway, I thought this movie was absolutely awesome. And right now I'm about to go through every one of the characters, what I liked about them. However, it does spoil some parts of the movie. So if you haven't seen it yet, a number is about to pop up in the lower left-hand part of the screen. So put that in the YouTube scroll bar thing, time thing, whatever it's called, if it has a name. Anyway, put that in there, go to that, and you'll just hear the last snippet of this video, which is a spoiler-free review. We're going to start with Wonder Woman. And I really liked her in this movie, especially because beginning of the movie, she is like walking around and there's a bank heist going on. So what she does is she walks in there, beats up a couple dudes. One guy goes, "Oh, I'm going to kill the civilians then." Takes his machine gun, sprays it at the civilians, and Wonder Woman just runs up, slides across the floor, and blocks each and every one of them with her gauntlets, which I thought was awesome. And then that's not the only moment where she did something awesome like that. There's another part with Steppenwolf where if you've seen it earlier also, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. When Steppenwolf is putting the hurting on her, like she's getting hit hard, and she gets right back up and just starts hitting him back over and over again. I thought that was an awesome scene. I also loved Flash in this movie. Flash was like, alright, now hold on. Flash is like my favorite superhero. I'm just going to say that right now. And I believe he was amazing. Like, first off, he was funny, but not comedy movie funny. Comedy movie funny would be great. I don't even care. He was perfect to me. Anyway, I love scenes like Superman comes back from the dead. He's running up to go hit him. Superman looks at the corner of his eye, and Flash goes, "Oh shoot, he sees me." Like, he didn't say that, but Flash makes some stupid funny look when he realizes that Superman can actually see him when he's running. Second off, I really like how Flash doesn't know his full strength. Like, he's not fully experienced with the Speed Force, like New 52, Flash, or any other Flash in the comics, or CW Flash for that matter. He's faster than that, but he doesn't. What I'm trying to say is he doesn't know all the things that the Speed Force can do. But I like that because first off, if Flash did know all the knowledge of the Speed Force in this movie, this would be a really boring movie. It would be so boring. But anyway, what I love is that even though he wasn't as strong as he would be, he still was a great part of the team. Next, we have Cyborg. Now, Cyborg was surprising to me because I thought it was going to be about how they need Cyborg since he's a part of the Mother Box. I thought it was going to be about them needing him to be able to use him and make all the Mother Boxes work. However, I liked it even better the way they did it because really what it was is that they needed him to stop the Mother Boxes from working. I really like that. Also, he was just blasting parademons across the room. I really, really like that part. Especially when they gave him a lot of feats. Like, he full on just hacks into the Batcave, starts talking to Diana in part of the movie. I just really, really liked him. Now for Aquaman. Aquaman was an actual tank. Like, he was slicing and destroying parademons everywhere. Like, there wasn't a scene where he killed a parademon and I thought, oh, they could have done better, because they really couldn't have. It was awesome. It looked great. And plus, I like how he's one of those like manly, buff dudes. However, he's still like a funny guy. I like that. And that's all that can be really said about Aquaman. I like that part in the other part of the movie where they take the first Mother Box from Atlantis. And I like how that sort of gets him to want to join the Justice League, since he thinks, because he sort of starts out like he thinks, oh, I'm too tough for you guys. But then when it ends up coming that something's really going down, I like how that was their little like creative way of getting him to actually join them. Batman was also awesome, just like the rest of the team. He was a really good leader. Like, I thought it was going to be more like Wonder Woman being the leader, just compared to the way the movie started out. But he was a great leader. Not being surprised, though, since he's always the leader in the Justice League and everything else. But I really, really liked him in this movie. He wasn't as dark and brooding as he normally is, but I like this tone of him, because he's a dark guy, but then he's not. I don't know. Well, I really liked him in the movie. What I liked about him is that, yes, he did use the Batmobile quite often. However, parts of the movie, this guy only used the grappling gun and took out a bunch of parademons. He used the grappling gun, shot top of a roof, shot like top of a door, swings, and drop kicks a parademon to the ground. Also, I love that part in the beginning of the movie. Parademon comes up, he makes the guy scared, so the smells the fear. Parademon comes up, he dives off of the building, tackles the parademon, flies around with him for about like a couple minutes, going around the city, lands again, then shoots him in a net. I just really, really loved him in this movie. So, Superman was great. I mean, he beat up, he beat up Steppenwolf, and he smiled while doing it like it was easy. So, and also, that's not the only part. He did some awesome other parts, like when he had to fight the Justice League. I really like that. So if I'm gonna try to speed up the end of this video. If I gotta describe him, I'm just gonna say wow. That's all it is. Other parts I kind of liked was that how they responded to the comments about Green Lantern and him not being a member of the Justice League. I really like how they sort of just said, "Oh, all right," and they put in they didn't get Jon Stewart, Hal Jordan, or Guy Gardner. DC's not gonna do that yet, but I like how they just got Green Lanterns to help fight in the beginning of the movie alongside the Atlanteans and Amazons when Wonder Woman's talking about the first time Steppenwolf invaded. I really like that. However, there are some things I don't like. I've said however a lot in this video, haven't I? Whatever. Anyway, there are some things I don't like about this movie, and it's that I love Steppenwolf as a character. I almost said however again. Yet, he is almost like pure CGI, and it's not bad, it just bothers me a little bit. And it's not that it bothers me for the entire movie. The movie was great. So I'm just saying he looked a little weird to me, but he was still great throughout the movie. And I'm not even going to dock anything down just because of his looks, because really, I can't do better. I don't think I'll ever be able to do better. Anyway, other than that, the part of the story that I didn't really like too much was that when Superman was brought back to life, he was brought back by the Mother Box. And I didn't really like that so much because I like how the comics are. And I'm not saying it should be exactly like the comics, strictly this, be just like that. I'm just saying, I thought it'd be better if he were in like that coma or whatever he was in, like in the comic pretty much. I just wanted his resurrection to be sort of comic accurate and not involve a whole Superman clone and stuff like that. But I just wanted him to come back the way he does. Long story short, this was a great movie. I loved how they just built off of the previous movies before and made the team actually come together. And now we have a real Justice League. And I love the end credit scenes. Not going to spoil that because this is sort of my spoiler-free review. So, long story short, this was a great movie. It really builds up the team. And now, if they made solo movies, that would be cool. There were things I didn't like. However, it definitely does not outweigh the things that I loved about this movie.